Alright, time to draw some wrinkles. So it goes like this and like this and
Hi there, enjoying your drawing time? Today, I will share 5 easy tips on drawing wrinkles in clothes, focusing on how different materials affect them. It's often tricky to draw wrinkles without a plan. When that happens, try imagining the material of the clothing. If you master these 5 tips, you will be able to draw almost all types of wrinkles. This time, I will explain 3 types of fabric. Light, thin fabric like a dress shirt. Heavy, thick fabric like a hoodie. Medium fabric like a t-shirt. To make it clear, let's look at the dress shirt and hoodie together. The first tip is the form of the wrinkles. Thin fabric tend to form angular and many wrinkles, while thick fabric form rounder and less wrinkles. This applies not only to wrinkles, but also to how you draw the overall garment. The second tip is that the thickness of the fabric affects the thickness of the wrinkles. For a dress shirt, the rings are finer. In contrast, a hoodie has thicker wrinkles. Keeping this in mind will help convey the texture of the fabric. The third tip is about the number of wrinkles. It's simple. Thin fabrics more wrinkles, and they tend to be finer and more numerous. Thick fabrics have deeper wrinkles, but fewer of them. The fourth tip is gravity. Thin fabrics are less affected by gravity. For example, if you tuck in a shirt into a belt, the fabric will gather slightly upward. On the other hand, thick fabric are easily influenced by gravity, creating large drapes at the bottom. This also applies to areas like cuffs. The fifth tip, related to gravity, is about pinching the fabric. Thick fabrics are less likely to wrinkle when pinched, while thin fabrics will form long, fine wrinkles when pinched. Let's put all these tips into practice. Remember, if you draw all wrinkles with the same line thickness, it looks unnatural. Adjust according to the type of wrinkle. For thin fabrics, wrinkles form easily. Even if the arm isn't bent, there will be always wrinkles. Around the buttons, there are small and weak short stroke lines. When the shirt is tucked into the belt, instead of sagging down, they often lift a bit. Lastly, for women, around the breast, wrinkles won't form over the curve, but will appear below where the fabric is pulled. Next, let's look at hoodies. The wrinkles are thicker, rounder, and more sagging. Compared to the dress shirt, there are fewer wrinkles, but the lines are thicker because each wrinkle is deeper. I personally find it difficult to draw wrinkles on thick fabrics. I often end up adding too many wrinkles. A good tip is to step back and Look to balance after you've drawn the wrinkles, and then erase some to adjust accordingly. Finally, let's draw a t-shirt, which is somewhere in between. It's not as thick as a hoodie, so the wrinkles are more angular, but fewer in number than a dress shirt. The line thickness should be a mix somewhere in between the two. Something like this. Lastly, it's time for coloring. First, decide where the light is coming from. Then, start shading based on the wrinkles you've drawn, leaving the brightest areas untouched. For thin fabric, focus on sharp edges, while for thick fabric, emphasize the roundness. And I make the contrast between light and shadow on the wrinkles that I draw line out. For other areas, I gradually lighten the color or add some blending to create a softer look. Next, I avoid layering too many different colors. While this can depend on the background, layering too many colors can make the image look messy. I personally add more wrinkles while coloring than line art. Overdoing it with a pen can make the wrinkles look unnatural, but adding more details during the coloring helps avoid a flat look. This is just my thought, of course. I have much more to share about coloring clothes that it could be a video on its own. I will get to that someday when I have more time. For those who want to practice drawing wrinkles and coloring clothes, I've prepared a line art file of this illustration in PNG format. You can download it from the description below. And Olga, how was it? It might feel a bit tricky at first, but with practice, we'll start to enjoy drawing without thinking too much. As always, the most important thing is to have fun. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe or leave a comment. Alright then, see you next time. Have a great creative day. Bye.